Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my March BoxyCharm unboxing. This month's theme is vacation, so there's going to be some stuff in here to create a really cool like beachy vibe to your makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy my little try-on review of the March BoxyCharm, and if you want to see it, then just keep watching. Good morning, guys. So this is what this month's BoxyCharm looks like. The theme is vacation. Very cute. So the first thing that I see in the box are the South Main 3 eye gel packs. This reduces puffiness, reduces dark circles, and moisturizes the eye area. So these are $10. It says our under eye gels are great for an easy mask without the cleanup. They soften and moisturize to ensure that you look refreshed and rested. So I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these first. So it says I have to leave these on for 30 minutes, so I will be doing that. Probably like do some laundry, edit a little bit, and then come back. Oh my god, one. Oh, okay, these are messy. I may have opened it the wrong way though. This is what they look like. I'm trying not to spill it. They're pink, super cute. All right. So I am just going, oh, they feel so good. I'm just gonna set these under my eyes and do some around the house stuff and report back with how my under eyes look and feel and if they stay on and all that stuff. So on that note, I'll be right back. Okay, so 30 minutes has surpassed and I'm done. As you guys can see, they have kind of like slid down a little bit. I tried not to mess with them so that I could get like an accurate review or whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off now. I will say they felt so nice and so cooling on my skin, like amazing. I feel like they would be really effective, or more effective I should say, if they were kept in the fridge. Like, okay, you know? So my under eye area feels very, very like moisturized and hydrated and whatnot. Let me get my little mirror up here so I can look how it looks. My under eye area feels very like cold and moisturized and hydrated and very smooth. Like I said, very chilly though, which is a good thing. Good for depuffing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do everything that isn't in the box, come back and use what's in the box. So I will be back. Okay, so I'm back looking quite a bit different, definitely more made up. I really did like the under eye patches, but with that being said, I don't really have much to compare them to because I don't use eye patches very often, if ever. I feel like I've used them maybe once in my life. So that was a new experience for me, but it was super fun and I really enjoyed it, so there's that. So I've done everything except the stuff I need to do for the box. So let's go ahead and hop into the box. So the next thing we have is the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush. So I saw that we were going to be getting something from Pretty Vulgar and I was so excited because this is a brand they sell at Sephora. And I've never tried anything from them before, but this is such a stunning blush. And I also feel very fortunate that I was not one of the ones to get one of the crazy like fuchsia blushes, because honestly I would just never wear that. So I'm so glad that I got a nice pinky nude blush, a little bit of a peachy vibe going on. So I'm super excited about that. And also I was watching Jaclyn Hill's most recent video, I think, and she was saying how she started applying her blush with a fan brush. So I've been doing that for the past couple days and I have been really enjoying it. So I'm gonna do that today as well. So I'm just dipping into the blush like that, tapping off the excess, and then just kind of, my mirror is in a strange place. Hold please. Okay, and I'm just going to start kind of just like fanning this onto my cheeks. So I hope the lighting looks better in the actual video. Right now the lighting makes me look super washed out and pale, so I hope it doesn't actually look like that, like once I see the footage. If it does, oh well, I'm white, what can I say? I love this blush, it's so, so pretty. And it also applies so nicely with the fan brush, just very like subtle, pretty, and you can kind of like go crazy with the fan brush. That's kind of like one of the reasons why I like it so much. And if you put too much on, you can always like kind of fan it out. I'm looking so like Marie Antoinette vibes right now, like what's going on? I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. So for eyes, we got a eyeshadow palette actually in this month's box. This is the BoxyCharm and Pure Collaboration palette. Look at how stunning this palette is, guys. Like, I'm not even joking, I'm obsessed with this palette. So I don't know what I'm going to use today. You know, the neutral side of me is like, just play with the top row, but then I'm like, that blue is so stunning. So I almost want to do that also. But I think I'm just gonna go with maybe like this area right here, like some peachy pink vibes today. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's do the eyes. All right, so I hope I'm nice and in focus for you guys. I also want to mention that we got brushes in this month's box from the brand, the Vintage Cosmetic Company. These are the Smokey Eye Makeup Brush Set. They are $23.15. So this is what they look like. We have one that says, they're kind of cute, it says 1 for the money, step 2 for the shadow, and then 3 go girl go. So I think that's like a Blue Suede Shoes reference from like the Elvis song. Anyway, so I'm going to use these brushes today. They look really nice. They're super soft, definitely synthetic, so I will be using that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the eye look. So I'm going to start with the shade Perfect, which is right here, and I'm just going to set my whole lid with this using the step 1 brush. These are very powdery eyeshadows to start out with, just to say. And I already primed my eyes, if you guys were wondering, so I always prime my eyes. So I've already started to kind of clean up some fallout that's like in my lashes and on my cheeks, so that's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. Per the usual with my eye looks, only gonna do one eye, so I'll do this eye on camera, then this eye off camera. This is my better side anyway, so. The next color I'm gonna go in with is the shade Naked. And I mean, there's not really a blending brush in this collection, in this brush collection, and I promise you I will use all the brushes, but I'm just gonna pull from one of my own brushes for a blending brush because I really need a blending brush. Next with the same brush, just to make it a little bit more pink and less like pukey orange, I'm going to go in with the shade Belle. And that's Belle like the Disney princess. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can kind of see like what a powdery mess this is. Probably not, but it is very, very messy. So I mean, there's that. That's definitely a con in my eyes if it's that messy, you know. I'm gonna put this on the sides of my eye, that in the center, and then this in the crease. So hopefully that turns out looking pretty good. Let's do it. And I'm not gonna use any sort of setting mist with this or Fix Plus because I want to see how they really do perform. And I am using the step 3 Go Girl Go brush for this step. It's so cute. So next I'm taking that same brush and going into the shade Squad, which is the shade right here. I think I'm going to apply this shade with my fingers just to see how it looks. It's definitely different looking than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of like not very pigmented, honestly. It's more of like a sheer glitter sort of thing, which is fine if you're into that, but I was not expecting it. I thought it was going to be like a peachy whatever. So, I mean, that's kind of that at that point. Nothing I can do about it. And now I'm going to go in with the number 2 brush for the shadow. And I'm going to take, sorry I keep blowing on the palette, there's so much fallout. And I'm going to take this shade right here called BFF, and I'm going to work this just a little bit into the crease. Alright, so just on the bottom lash line, I'm literally just going to take the first two shades I use, Nakey and Belle, and just kind of run a little bit of that underneath my lash line, just for a little bit more definition. And then taking the shade BFF and putting that on the very outer corner. Okay, and we have one more thing to try in the box, which is the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. It says 200% thicker lashes, 314% increase in lash curl. That is so specific. So it says the interlocking nylon fiber brush grasps each individual lash to lengthen, curl, and multiply lashes from root to tip. So because my lashes aren't really naturally super curly, I'm going to curl my lashes first, because this is what I would do on a normal day anyway. I always curl my eyelashes. So I'm going to curl my lashes and then I will apply the mascara. Super cute packaging, very gothic, you know, very, very London. All right, let's see. This kind of reminds me of the Better Than Sex wand, except a little bit smaller. So that is what it looks like with one coat. I'm not impressed, nor am I disappointed. I'm gonna go in with two coats because that's like that's like I've been saying, what I would normally do on a day-to-day basis with my eyeshadow, with my mascara, is use two coats of it. All right, so that looks kind of pretty, I feel like, after two coats. All right, so I just coated my bottom lashes, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of an inner corner highlight, and then I will be finished. Okay, so this is the finished look using this month's BoxyCharm. So let me just go over all the products and tell you guys how I feel about them. So first we had the eye patches, which retailed for $10 for 3 eye patches. These were good, but like I said, I have nothing to compare them to, so my opinion isn't really that great on these. But I thought they felt really nice under the eyes and definitely made my under eye feel very cool and depuffed. Next, I had the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush, and this retailed for $26. This is a stunning blush. I would say this is my favorite thing. Well, can you really see it? This is my favorite thing out of the entire box. I think it just is beautiful. This is something I actually would purchase. So the fact that I got it in the box is super exciting, and I love trying new brands like this. Next, we have the BoxyCharm in Pure palette. Honestly, like, I am so disappointed in this palette. Even though it did create a really nice pretty eye, I think that I could have done it with a lot of shadows I already had. It's a really pretty layout in the palette, but I will definitely insert some swatches here, but I just think that it didn't really live up to my expectation of what I was hoping the palette would be, if I'm being completely honest with you. The shadows were had a lot of fallout. They weren't super pigmented. I felt like when I would put the powder like on a brush and then tap it off, I feel like nothing would be left on the brush. But if I didn't tap off the excess, it would just be a powdery mess on my eyes. So I don't really know. If I'm being honest, I don't really like the palette very much. So that's disappointing, but that's okay. And then we have our little brush set here from Vintage Cosmetics, which retails for $23.15, such a specific price. Honestly, I think they'd be good for the under eye area, but they didn't have really a blending brush or like a specific like crease sort of brush. It was kind of an odd arrangement of brushes, and I found myself kind of like not wanting to use them. Like when I had my whole like brush set that I use on a daily basis here in front of me, I definitely would have rather have used those brushes for my eyes. But with that being said, if you don't have very many brushes, I feel like this would be a good starter set for maybe like under eye work, or like I said, you could use this for nose contouring. And then lastly, we have the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara, and this retails for $20. I think that this is a good mascara, but good mascaras are hard to find, if I'm being honest, like exceptionally like mind-blowing mascaras. My favorite mascara honestly is the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I just think it's really, really good, and it just like gets the job done. I also like the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. this was good. I prefer waterproof mascara for every day, just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. But I think this, for what it's worth, I think it was really good. I'm glad I got it in the box. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye!